ladies and germs, it is Joker here, and welcome back to the Brokerock server with me, Joker. So, unfortunately, you guys are actually watching this, and I forgot to turn my mic on, so please don't laugh at me too much. So, I'll just run through really what I am doing. Right now, as you can see, I did put a piston in front of these guys to stop them throwing the crops at them. Same for the carrots. The only problem that I am actually having to find is that the wheat guy doesn't exactly work the same way. I do actually have to go in and move his bed back at least one block so I can put two things up. I do apologise that I haven't been about. Unfortunately, I haven't been exactly very well. Don't worry, it's not COVID. Don't have to panic about that. But today's plan anyway is going to be a sheep farm. And I need to remove all that stone you've just seen. So I thought I'd do it in a third-person time-lapse. Well, of course, that third-person time-lapse did actually happen. It worked. Just not my voice. So this could get quite interesting. So, without further ado, run that time-lapse. Okay, so like I just said, I haven't been exactly very well. And not physically unwell, it's more mentally unwell. Unfortunately, my doctors has been messing me about a bit and wouldn't give me my medication. I'd already ordered them. What I do is I order my medication the day I get my last lot. So I pick up one set, get back home, order the next lot, so that I know that they are ready. Well, sod's law be sod's law. Unfortunately, they denied the request and didn't notify me about it. So come the day I run out of medication, I'm like, okay, I've had my last med, I need to get some more, let's phone the let's go down to the pharmacy. The pharmacy tell me that they don't have any record of me making an order. Yeah, so I went over to the surgery, and of course the surgery's closed because of the COVID disaster. So I phoned surgery instead. Surgery then tell me that, oh, it's been denied because it might have been picked up by a different GP. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So he's denied it. So I asked the woman to resend them and redo it. She went, they'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. Phone the pharmacy. Pharmacy says you've got no record of them. Yeah. By this point, I'm a bit like, are you actually taking the mickey out of me here? So I phone the doctors. The doctor, the woman on the reception says that once again, the doctor has denied the request for the medication. So I absolutely lose it down the phone at this poor woman. Now, it's not her fault, and I said to her, I know it's not your fault, love. But I completely lost it. Anyway, next day, phone up the pharmacy to find out that they are actually in. But they've only given me 28 days. So in a month, I am going to have to try and have the same battle with them again. But as you can imagine, like, as far as your mental health, it doesn't do any good for you at all, not having your medication. So if anybody here has actually ever had that same situation happen to them, please let me know and see how you dealt with it, because I think I need to go see this GP. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Okay, so as you can see, I have now just put in all the silos. There is 8 on each side, and the observer, I've got to put an observer in which will detect the grass changing to dirt when the sheep eat it, which then will trigger the block behind it, which will then trigger the redstone that will be on top of that block that goes then into those dispensers. The slight issue is trying to refill these. I do have an idea, and what I might do is see if we can use a comparator to find out about an input out of a dropper dispenser even where it will tell us how much durability an item has. Don't know how well that's going to work. I will have to do it in a test world, unfortunately. But I am like working on it. As I'm doing this right now, I'm actually working on it, and it's not looking too good. I don't think we can do it, because you can now put mending on shears, and I thought that might be a good opportunity. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work the way I think it's going to work. I don't know. It's one of those where you've got trial and error. I'm like running out of things to talk about now. So yeah, I actually later on hook the minecart rails actually up to not so much this system here, but it runs on the same timing system. So there's only actually 2 timers down here, which are hooked up to anything that is on a timing system. So that's most things. So we're talking the pumpkin farm, melon farm, the wheat farm, the beetroot farm, which currently does not have anybody in it because, well, he went walkies and I haven't put him back yet. What I have been doing, though, is downstairs I've been like sorting out villagers and stuff like that, trying to get some emerald blocks to get name tags. I did manage to do that as well, thank God. And like, you'd be surprised actually how long it takes, because I've got a villager that's got the name tags for 20 emeralds. That's a lot of emeralds. Like, that's a lot of emeralds. But I think now we are going to jump to a clip of me getting the sheep home. This one's actually quite an interesting clip. So I will see you in a second. Okay, so I had to go all the way over to the village breeder to go get these 2. Now, I am aware of one of the versions of Minecraft, because there's so many out there now, that you can use leads on boats. Now, I didn't realise that it was Bedrock, which makes moving these 2 really easy, because as far as I know, you can't. Well, at the time, I didn't know that lead could break, but apparently it can. Yeah, I found it out the hard way. Which means moving mobs a lot easier. Something that I am going to be checking is, will it still work on an ice boat road? Because I want an easy way of transferring villagers from there to spawn for anybody that wants an order, because I'm going to be doing a lot of work over in the shopping district, I think. I don't know really, there's no point really into me doing it, because it's not like I'm short on diamonds at the minute. I very rarely die, he says. But I think I'm going to split it into 2, unless Void is going to build a second level. I don't think he's got any plans to, but we'll have to see. Now I actually have to try and get these guys into the house. Yeah, that will be interesting, because the lag at the minute on the server is ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. I'm noticing it more when Mad jumps on, but he may have a mob farm or something. I'm going to find out where his base is and have a look if he's got anything running that really shouldn't be. But yeah, to get these guys in here was actually a lot easier than you would think. So I'll jump to the next clip and we'll talk about it there. So as you can see, I did manage to get them in. And I put them in a boat because it's easier to hold on to them. But using a lead doesn't work. Yeah. So I then resorted to trying to push them. And that doesn't work because of the carpet. so I had to remove the carpet, as you've just seen. And then look at the lag. This is awful. Like, I know my base is laggy, but it's not this laggy. When everybody's off, I have a lovely, lovely connection to the server. When more than one person's on, I'm in trouble. Like, slideshow! So, yep, let's go downstairs and start breeding these guys up and try to get them in position and ready. Okay, so this is literally just a fun little clip. So I've been breeding them up for a while, and I came down and I couldn't find any of them. And then I looked down to my right. What in the world is going on? There's no dogs around, so why are they all like, help me? It's because they know that they'll be entrapped forever. They've seen the mechanics. They know. Oh well. So, I currently have 7 of the sheep in place. And I thought I'd show you the 8th one going in and how I'm doing it. So, you will use a lead. Sorry, English and me mother's teeth doesn't go very well. So once I've got them far enough away from the group, you see that I change over to the wheat, which means that then they're going to be focused on me. And as you can see, he stands completely still, which makes my job a lot easier because now he's focused entirely on me and won't go anywhere unless I put that wheat away. So he drops in, I then lower the piston, I then break the piston, not the lever. I've done that more than once. And now he's entrapped in there forever. But to get the lead back, I've got to drop down and get it from underneath. Ah, yes, you can see that I have put in the rails, and I think I put the hoppers in by then as well. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember, and I did only record this yesterday. But now I need to get the other 8 in, but first I think I'm going to die and name these ones, because I'm actually 1 short with the ones that are waiting to go in. I didn't actually realise that until after this clip. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a 7th one. I was 1 short anyway, so I had to go ahead and breed one up. And while I waited for him to grow up, I went upstairs and got the dies and all of the name tags. So I have now all 16 sheep in place, but I don't have any of the shears in place due to I haven't got any item systems. I have got them in sequential order. No, that's numbers. Basically in the colour palette. So yeah, they do work. I am thinking about sticking a 2nd row of them in, so that there would be another 8 behind each one. But I don't know. I think it's going to be more work than possible. As you can see, I haven't put the shears in due to, again, I haven't got a collection system in place for them, which I will be working on very shortly. But yeah, down here, as you can see, I have put some chests just to like look at the placement. Really, it's not saying that they're going to stay there because they're most likely not going to. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them just yet because there's only 6 and then the 2 in the middle. Yeah, so not sure. It's a bit of a and ahhing at this point. But I will have to do that before next episode, so it's all ready. Hopefully I can get this room done before next episode. I do also have a security system to put in. So, with that, I'm not going to call it there. I am going to say, though, guys, I have started doing my redstone tutorial videos again now. I will not be uploading any videos until the 1.6 update or the 1.16 update comes out for Minecraft, which we're hoping will be before the 27th of June. We are not 100% on if we're going to do anything for that update just yet. We are still waiting for confirmation, I think. But if you guys have any redstone builds or any ideas, please let me know in the comments, and I will quite happily have a play with your ideas and bits and pieces. Right now I'm actually just showing you that I have way too much storage. Like, that's where the glass is, and then like I can only account for like 4 more. The other 6 I have no idea. 8 even, that I don't know what to do with, to be honest. I really am not sure. I'll figure something out. I'll just put stuff places, which I'm going to get sorted very shortly, because everything is all over the place is the best way that I can put it. Like, not everything is being sorted at all. Some of it can be definitely sorted better, but all of this is really just a learning curve. To be honest, I may even do it in live streams, like just go live for a bit and just do some absolutely crazy redstone stuff and whatever. I'm waiting for the thing to go across so I can see how long I've got left. I've got ages left in my I got to keep doing the talky. I don't do well with the talky. So yeah, just before I actually started doing the voiceover for this clip, unfortunately it decided that we're going to have a power cut. So I couldn't record because I only had about 10% of battery life left on the laptop anyway, so I was like, no, I'll have to wait. And then, to make it worse, 10 minutes later, the power comes back on. Where's the problem in that, you say? Because everybody and Bill's mother's alarm is then going off. All I can hear is this ring constantly. So I had to then sit here for a good 5 minutes waiting for all of that to stop. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there because my head hurts, my brain hurts, and I think it's just a good point to stop. So anyway, ladies and germs, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, hit that like button. If you've really enjoyed it, then don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to share it with your friends. But anyway, ladies and germs, I've been Joker. And I will see you in a mini money mo. Ta-ta for now.